In the quaint town of Whiskerville, nestled among rolling hills and ancient oaks, lived a peculiar black cat named Midnight. Known for his sleek fur and glowing amber eyes, Midnight was no ordinary cat. He roamed the streets with an air of mystery, appearing and disappearing like a shadow in the moonlight. The townsfolk often whispered tales about Midnight, speculating about his origins and his nightly escapades. Some believed he was a guardian spirit of the town, while others thought of him merely as a stray. But Mrs. Appleby, the old baker, insisted that Midnight was searching for something, or someone. Every night, as the town drifted into slumber, Midnight embarked on his silent patrols. He would start at the town square, weave through the alleys, and finally pause at the old willow tree by the river, staring intently into the waters as if expecting to find something. One foggy night, a series of strange occurrences began to unsettle Whiskerville. The golden locket, a valuable antique belonging to Mayor Thompson, mysteriously vanished from his home. The only evidence left behind was a set of paw prints on the windowsill, prints that suspiciously resembled Midnight's. The following nights grew tense as more items started disappearing: Mrs. Hawthorne's prized rose, Mr. Benson's old compass, and little Timmy's wooden flute. Each time, the same paw prints were found near the scene of the crime. Midnight, the once beloved enigma, became the prime suspect. The townsfolk were on edge, and a meeting was called in the town hall. Voices raised in fear and confusion filled the air, demanding answers and action. Just as Mayor Thompson urged calm, the bell atop the town hall rang, a sound reserved for announcing significant events. As everyone rushed outside, they saw Midnight sitting calmly at the base of the bell tower, a pile of the stolen items beside him. Among them lay an old, dusty book. Curiosity replaced suspicion, and the townsfolk gathered around as the mayor carefully opened the book. Inside, a revelation awaited. The book contained the history of Whiskerville, detailing an ancient tradition of a guardian cat, a spirit bound to protect the town and its treasures. Every 50 years, the guardian cat would gather special items to renew the town's protective charm. It was Midnight's turn, and he had chosen objects filled with love and history to strengthen the charm further. The townsfolk were in awe, realizing their misjudgments about Midnight. With new respect, they watched as Midnight, with a final knowing glance, vanished into the night, leaving behind the glow of his amber eyes in the darkness. The mystery of the Midnight Whisker was resolved, leaving the town not only safer but more united in the enchanting lore of the Guardian. From that night on, Midnight was no longer just a shadow in the moonlight. He was a legend, woven into the heart and history of Whiskerville, always watching, always protecting,